Everybody, welcome back to Wicked Sports. This is the Way West Stand, and we're joined, as always, by Rhett Conway. Rhett, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Brian.
Yeah, so coming off of the break, we weren't 100% sure what to expect. We were kind of confident they'd play well. They did play well. Do you want to kind of get started on this 3-1 win?
Yeah, I thought they played incredibly well. I thought first half we looked very good. Not saying we should have had a goal, but that was a very well worked goal that got called offside. It was offside, but it was a very well worked goal. I thought Eddie looked great up top, which we're going to get into again because he scored later in the match. But our offense just clicked. Saka looked like he hadn't taken any time off. Martinelli looked great. Martinelli looks fantastic. My God, do we need to sign him? Xhaka looked great moving up top. Odegaard looked on fire. He had 2 assists in this match. I mean, everything looked great. And then, even though everything looked great and everything was fine, give up a penalty. It was soft. If that's a pen, then a lot of things need to be pens. In fact, in the swinging at shins notes, there's Harry Kane got pulled down in the box, and if the Williams Saliba tackle is a penalty, then Harry Kane getting pulled down the box is a penalty, and I'm saying that as an Arsenal fan. So again, We're still looking for consistency from VAR.
So yes, for in any sports league,
yeah,
be consistent.
We're never going to get it. It's never going to happen unless there's one guy making all the decisions, and even then, I still don't think we're going to get it.
Yeah, right.
But regardless, I guess by the letter of the law is a pen. Going to move on from that. Benrahma scored it. Easy down the middle. Ramsdale jumped out of the way, what have you. But again, that entire first half, we looked like the better team. And then the second half hit, and we definitely were the better team. Saka scored in the 53rd minute. Odegaard got the assist, and at the time, I was saying that was definitely a pass. I don't know what I was thinking. I've watched the highlights back. That was a shot. Gotcha. He definitely just missed the shot, and Saka happened to be on the end of it.
Sometimes things work out.
Yeah. And then 5 minutes later, Gabriel Martinelli, right back at him. There's an old saying, don't ever get beaten near post. And goalies used to cheat near post all the time. So everyone would do that pass along the 6-yard box. Well, now, because no one shoots near post and everyone goes 6-yard box, goalies have started to cheat towards the 6-yard box and away from the post. And now we're going to start seeing goalies get beat in the near post again. It's all cyclical.
It's all cyclical. Yeah, exactly. It's all whatever is going to happen is going to
keep going back and forth. But the thing that was so great about that Martinelli goal was you didn't realize he shot it until he did. And then suddenly it was just, the ball's in the back of the net. Beautiful.
All right. And what about that last goal to really seal it in the 69th minute?
That last goal should put everyone who's worried about Eddie, calm down. We're going to be fine. That turn was class. He just completely spun around. Everyone in the bar just went because it was one of those, it was a beautiful moment. And then the finish into the side netting, that's what you need your striker to do. And he did it. And I know there's still going to be people we were already up 2-1. Oh, it wasn't. Nah, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He had played great all match. He was coming back defensively. He was winning the ball back. At one point, he was basically playing where our left back was, which is the same thing that I would have expected Gabriel Jesus to do. It was just, I'm very happy with him. And I think Arteta is too.
Very nice. Very nice. So I guess what can you take from this match going forward into the next couple? And is there any surprises, anything that you didn't expect coming off of the break? What was kind of the vibe?
You know what the big surprise was for the first time since he left in 2018, Arsene Wenger was in the stands. And that was a wonderful thing to see. I mean, 22 years he was the head of this club. He built this club into what it was. He is the only invincible manager. Right. It's so great to see him back. All the players loved him. Arteta, who played under him, had nothing but great things to say. Now we're talking about building a statue, which quite frankly should have been done already. So just that kind of boost it's huge. Yeah. To not only win, to not only come back and yes, it's West Ham, and West Ham is floundering. If anything, we learned, you brought up at the beginning, we didn't know where we were going to be. The kind of theme of the Swinging at Shins show that we're going to do a little bit later is the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal look like world beaters and West Ham's floundering again,
Right.
But building on that, we come out, we play that well, and Arsene Wenger's here, and Brighton has some injuries.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at, hopefully, 6 points very quickly.
Yeah.
And then we have Newcastle again on, I believe, the 3rd, which is Tuesday. And we beat Newcastle and get 9 points out of 9 from these. It's going to be huge.
Yeah. As you said, obviously Brighton's 7th right now. So, not too bad, but they have an injury. Newcastle right now is right behind Arsenal, pending outcomes of matches, of course, happening right now. I guess, how are you feeling going into that matchup?
Brighton scares me. Brighton should scare everybody. Going into the MX is not easy. Sure. I'm not expecting it to be easy. We were, after Potter left and everyone's like, oh, hey, Potter's gone. The Brighton Magic's going to be gone. They're just going to have to deal with it. And then his replacement came in, and give me just 1 second. I am going to remember his name. Anyway, his replacements come in and just picked up exactly where he left off.
Mm-hmm.
Just is absolutely beautiful football. They play well. The problem is De Serbi. Sorry, I forgot his name. The problem is right now, Brighton's just got a couple knocks. Danny Welbeck's doubtful. Adam Webster's out for a few weeks. Caicedo is suspended.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at that compared to us. Emile Smith-Rowe is going to be back literally any day.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't heard anything about the Brighton match, but literally any day we get him back. Eddie seems to be filling in great for Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
No one's really sure what's going on with Tomiyasu, but no one thinks it's serious. So one of those, we're lined up really well. I feel very confident. And then, 43 points through 16 matches, which is what that would be. That is just insane.
Yeah.
We've played 15, we've won 13, we've drawn 1, we've lost 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
about as hot
can't
as
not feel good,
right? Yeah.
Can't not feel good.
Oh man, yeah. So we'll definitely look forward to that. Anything else you want to touch on?
Yeah, the other thing that's going to make me feel good potentially is right now as we record this, we're in the 10th minute of the Man City Leeds match.
Mm-hmm.
This is the type of trap match for Man City. Jesse Marsch has had plenty of time to get that Leeds team back under control. When we went to Ellen Road, we looked horrible. In fact, that's probably where our one loss should have been.
Mm-hmm.
This is a game that I could see Man City dropping points in. And if they do, and we're 7 points clear, if they get a draw, I'm going to feel even better.
Right.
So plenty to look around the league. Tottenham dropped points again. Manchester United, yes, they beat Nottingham Forest. I wasn't that all impressed, but they're winning, and you can't deny that. 3 points is 3 points. Liverpool looked good, but at this point, we're 15 points clear. Chelsea were 16 points clear. I don't want to say, man, we're favorites, but we might be favorites.
They've positioned themselves well. We'll say that.
Yeah.
They got a good shot at it this year, which would, help with the Dolphins seemingly probably going to miss the playoffs after their hot start. I would love to have a team to root for to have some success.
Hey, you got the Bruins, you got the Celtics.
That's true.
Boston life ain't that bad.
Celtics are really carrying me. Bruins are carrying me. Like, they're just, It's just those damn.
That being said, there's nothing quite like the Arsenal.
Exactly. So let's give a little plug. Swinging at Shins, what are you guys going to cover in this week's episode?
Swinging at Shins, all about match day 17. Like I said, the theme is the more things change, the more they stay the same. Tottenham still can't play a full match of football. God help us if they ever figure it out, because they're a very good team.
Right.
They just, again, looked horrible in the first 45. Great after that. Fulham looked like the real deal. Everton's probably going down. We have the Lopeteo's new first match with Wolves. Ended up sneaking out a win. Obviously, we got plenty to talk about with the Arsenal and the Arsenal, West Ham, and Aston Villa, Liverpool.
Mhm.
That was not a flattering scoreline for Aston Villa. I think they played a lot better than what that scoreline says.
Right, right.
Reece James is out again for Chelsea. My God, that boy can't stay healthy. Pulisic started. Tim Ream got a goal. It's a good weekend for the Americans.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about.
So yeah, go check that out. It's going to be the top link in the description of this video for the YouTube channel. They're also on all podcast services that are out there. There's so many at this point. It would take forever to roll through them
I'm almost
all.
afraid to say we're at all because I think I've missed one, and someone's going to be like, "Hey, you're not on whatever this is." I'll say, "No, I'm not. I've never heard of it." Yeah, the podcast usually drops at 8:00 on Thursdays, and then the YouTube video drops at 2. So
awesome. So go check those out. If you liked this, you'll love that because it's way more Premier League talk. Other than that, Rhett, want anything else you want to plug other than the podcast?
Yeah, if you're in the capital region, come join us at Wolf's Beer Garden. I am running the currently unofficial, hopefully soon to be official Albany Gooners. We're starting to get a good showing every match. Beer Garden's great no matter what. You don't have to be an Arsenal fan. Everybody's going to be there. Everybody's always there. I'm going to be there on Saturday. If you guys are in the capital region, I hope to see you there.
Awesome. So go follow. It's on Instagram, the Albany Gooners. Do we have Twitter yet?
We have a Facebook.
Okay,
we have Twitter. I never tweeted before. I'm not going to suddenly start now.
Yeah.
I'm going to be real with you. There's a Twitter presence.
Time to join.
If all you have is Twitter and you send me a message on Twitter, I will respond to it. But that's about it.
All right. So Instagram, Facebook are the big ones to get connected and to check out some games. Always a great atmosphere. You can check Swinging and Shins out also on TikTok for some of that atmosphere. Posting some videos during the matches is always a lot of fun. I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So go follow there. This channel is also on all of those, TikTok, Instagram, what have you. And then you can follow me on Twitter at @thefakeUR, BMARR. I am on Twitter a lot. I haven't tweeted much, but I'm lurking. I'm there. I'm staying into it. I just saw that Tio apparently is trying to get back into the league on the Cowboys from Twitter. Very, very surprising stuff.
There you go.
Yes, go follow us there. Please subscribe to the channel if you liked it. Rhett, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Brian.
We'll see you all in the next one.